What is up? How's it going? Welcome, BTC community, XRP community, DLT community, crypto communities, BLUECREW, and all the communities out there, guys. Welcome to another DLTalk. Appreciate you guys tuning in. It's Monday. I hope the start of the week is going well. Once again, I'm not a financial advisor, not a pro trader, and I'll never tell you what to do. What's up, DN? Good to see you. Sniff, appreciate you tuning in. D. Haviland and Legendary. We got a green giant amongst us. Appreciate the green giants out there. Shout out to all of y'all. We got an NFT giveaway coming up. Probably on tomorrow's stream, we'll be announcing the winner of the current for this month's NFT giveaway or crypto giveaway. We'll see what the giveaway turns out to be for y'all. So are we learning how to make the perfect Beurre Blanc tonight? I have no clue what that is, D. Haviland. Check out BitChute for GameStop. I have no clue what that is. Guys, once again, appreciate you guys fighting the YouTube algorithm, hitting the likes on the way in. Thanks to any new subscribers, and appreciate all the support from the BLUECREW, Green Giants, and Ledger Citizens. What's going on in the crypto space today? We got BTC, Bitcoin up above 2,400. Looking like it's making a little bit of a home right there, but we'll see what ends up happening in the future. Should be a big week ahead. Could be a really big telling of which direction this market's going, at least in the short term. We do believe a relief rally is still going to continue towards the upside, but looking like we're getting some bearish momentum, at least right now today. But let's see what are the top cryptos in the past 24 hours, and XRP currently at 37 cents here. BLT Bloom blowing up in the past 24 hours, 69% gains in the past 24 hours for the BLT community out there. We got Civic up to 20 cents now. We got Zero Swap. We also got Module back down to 001. Module showing some high volatility. Could be one to be getting into before it goes back up to 003. Let's see what else we got going on here. Sologenic back to 20 cents. We liked it under 20 cents. We're definitely digging. Oh, now up to 21 cents. Let's go. Definitely digging Sologenic at around that range, but definitely when it was under 20 cents, that's where we were seeing some value. Sure, it could go down a little bit in the short term, but we do expect some good things to come from Sologenic. Kava, it's got some pretty big announcements coming in September. Maybe we start seeing some bullish momentum come for Kava. Pretty excited for this project, up 28% in the past 30 days. And then STMX, we shouted it out plenty of times on this channel. And then just recently, I think on Crypto Bird Dog's channel, talking about StormX, STMX. Portland Trailblazers are going to be wearing the STMX logo on their jerseys for the next like 3 to 4 seasons. So expect to see a lot more up and coming for STMX. We definitely liked it under a penny. We saw a tremendous value there. But now it's showing some really good bullish momentum. Let's see if STMX starts to make its rise. Jasby is doing its thing, 13% in the past 30 days. But yeah, out of the top big gainers, I mean, you got some really small cap cryptos here, but Chili's looking like it's getting some momentum again. Bloom just going up, you know, totally catapulting towards the upside here. But we'll see what ends up happening. You know, once again, we don't chase the pumps, but these are the pumps that are there for today on our BLUECREW list. Smartlands token or Defender. Defender starting to go towards the upside. This one has tremendously high volatility. We saw it in our deep red section for a good bit, and now we're starting to get a payoff there for Smartlands token. Happy to see that. StoreX looking like it's getting closer to 4 cents. It went up on a 24-hour high to about 0.45. It was in our deep red section as well. Once again, I don't know the sentiment of the XDC community when it comes to StormX, but it was in our deep red section, so we were looking for a nice relief rally there. What is up, D. Haviland? How's it going? Check out the new Dogcoin site. It's dogfart.com. Sniff, I mean, I'm cool with the other people, you know, I'm cool with other people being invested in the dog coins, and, you know, Shiba has had a nice momentum in the past 7 days. Unfortunately, I'm just the type of guy who's going to be missing out on tremendous gains in the dog coin, meme coin area. I just can't get myself around to be hodling those type of things long enough. But that's just, you know, maybe I could throw $20 in on something like that, but I'd rather throw $20 in on something else. But, you know, it's I can't really be giving shout outs to meme coins, unfortunately. It's just a matter of personal principles, but it does screw me over because, you know, tremendous gains do come out of these meme coins without a doubt. So I hope the best for you, and I hope you make tremendous gains, but it's not something I'm really going to look up or anything. I already think we have enough meme coins on our list. Just trying to look for more like layer 1 protocols or things that are complementing strong layer 2s that complement these layer 1s. Things like Polygon Matic, how it complements Ethereum. Things like Kusama and how it complements Polkadot. You know, things like Render Token and what it's doing in terms of being a layer 2 that's interoperable with a lot of other layer 1 platforms. You know, I just like, I like more, I think what attracts me to these coins more so than the meme coins is just the level of information, and like that they're actual projects, that there's real blockchains being built for them, and that they're showing, you know, it's not just out of speculation that developers actually like building on these projects and building other applications. I'm more of a long-term, you know, kind of investor. If you think, you know, 1 to 2 in terms of my Tradle portfolio, yeah, it's very short term. But even in my Tradle portfolio, I don't even have that many meme coins. I'm mostly like, my Tradle portfolio is like half a year to a year, you know, with some of these, right? Because you can get tremendous gains off these major cap or, you know, layer 1 type of blockchains that are up and coming and building. But yeah, maybe you can get 100x off of SHIB or Doge, but obviously you're dealing with the volatility. You don't know if it's going to continue going up. You know, there's a lot of things. The money is in the dogs. Sniff, I hear you, man. I hear you. But for how long? How long's the money going to be in the dogs? You know? And once again, you know, in the last bull cycle, it's not like only dog coins went up, right? There was a 10x for, hell, there was like a 100x for Solana. There was a 10x or depending on when you got in, you know, with XRP, but there was a 10x for XRP. I think there was a 100x for ADA. So like you could still get some really, really damn good gains off some of these major cap cryptos that actually have real technology and, you know, real developers complementing that technology and wanting to build on it, right? That's where we're such a strong believer in Tezos. Even at this price point, we think Tezos is at a tremendous value. We definitely think it could be like $100 type of token sometime in the future. Whenever that happens, sure, meme coins can go up faster than maybe what Tezos does, but you never know in this space, man. You never know. Sometimes things come out of nowhere and you get, you know, 50% gains in a single day, even if it is a major cap crypto, you know. But once again, I hope you see the promised land, and I hope you make a tremendous boatload of money and you come back to me, Sniff, and tell me that I've totally missed out on this dog coin. Because, you know, most of the time that does happen on this channel. I have people come, you know, last year, people tell me I missed out on Doge and SHIB and all these other ones. So, you know, I'm just telling you my preferences, but I'm not trying to shame people on, you know, meme coin preferences or NFTs or any, you know, cartoon coins or, you know, any of that stuff, because either way, it's still all speculative. We're still in the Wild West. But just for me, it's it's a little bit difficult to just want to be playing those coins just because I don't really know their community's sentiment as much, right? I know the community within them is super bullish, but I just can't get past the crappy fundamentals. You know, it's just really hard for me to get past that part. But for other people, you know, they're making a shit ton of money on it, and I hope you guys are making the promised land. I don't hodl any meme coins, and Crypto Homegirl, that's why you're a green giant, right? I'm just joking, but once again, I'm not trying to shame meme token holders. I mean, people made some really good, you know, gains in the past month with some of these meme coins, and, you know, if you, let's get out of our list here, and if you just look in the past 24 hours, you got like 1,655% gains on Doge-tama. Like, what the hell is Doge-tama? And look at the price of this freaking thing. Are you freaking kidding me, man? With a 1 trillion total supply, like, what a ridiculous freaking price. Total cap, like, what are these numbers, dude? Total cap is 557 quadrillion. Are you freaking kidding me? Like, that's not even real. Right? But as you can see, it's mostly meme coins here that are in the top gainers. I just don't have the... I just can't get past my preferences, man. But, you know, I definitely hope everybody else makes whatever investment you're in. I hope you guys see the promised land. And once again, I'm not a financial advisor, not a pro trader, and I'll never tell you what to do. But it's good to be back and seeing the Blue Crew. Hopefully you guys had a wonderful weekend. Shout out to all of y'all. Let's jump into some Twitter news, and then we'll come back into the Deep Reds to see what's going on there. So we are excited to announce, coming out from Mojaloop Foundation, we are excited to announce the latest release of Mojaloop. Check out our blog post to learn more about the notable features implemented or how to get involved in the community. So introducing Mojaloop release version 14. You know, we're going to keep up with what's going on with Mojaloop. You know, Ripple in collaboration with plenty of other organizations out there working with Mojaloop, and we're just seeing continuation and growth coming out from the Mojaloop camp. Hex is my third largest hold, and I hope the best of luck on that one as well. I mean, it seems like you're following some cryptos that have at least strong established communities, you know, which is a plus and a minus. Sometimes you want to be jumping in on these low cap cryptos that do have big communities, but at the same time, sometimes you want to be the trailblazer, and, you know, you're the one who's carrying the torch forward and being very forward thinking in terms of trying to establish a community, right? Like, that's why we're bullish on things like Ledger City Coin, or, you know, even back in the day last year or 2 years ago now, where we were super bullish on things like Solana and Atom, right? And the Gala ecosystem. And then next thing you know, that's where a large following ends up developing, right? When I was into Gala, when Bagman was into Gala, not many people were in there, but now there's a ton of people in on Gala, which, you know, leads us to cash out and take some profits, but also, you know, still continue to support that crypto. But it's not, now that there's like a big community with Gala, and maybe the community just continues to get bigger and bigger, but, you know, you don't hear me talk about the Gala token as much, right? We keep trying to find the cryptos, you know, aside from our long-term hodl portfolio, the cryptos that have very small communities but have very strong fundamentals, right? Because then those communities could only get bigger, especially with really strong fundamentals, strong bases. That's why I troll Bird Dog. I'm trying to be ahead of the curve in starting a Bird Dog trolling community. No, shout out to Bird Dog. Much love to Crypto Bird Dog. Shout out to his channel. And thanks for everybody here tuning into the channel. Please let me know how the visual, the vocal, and the audio is coming through. Appreciate you guys, and thanks for the 7 likes. Thanks for the support. So Johnny Cosmos, big representative of the Cosmos ecosystem, talking about Atom stake tokens will be securing hundreds of chains within the Cosmos ecosystem, while we stakeholders will be earning passive income in not only both Atom, but all of those chains as well. And not to mention future airdrops that come for the Atom ecosystem. If you're staking your Atom, you earn airdrops for like the new cryptos that join the Cosmos ecosystem, and then as well earning Atom rewards. And now with interchain staking and interchain security, the Atom token is going to be deriving a ton more utility. We're still bullish on Atom, especially at around these price ranges. I feel like people think that Atom came and went, but I really think the Cosmos ecosystem is actually just starting. And these are, I wouldn't say this is an amazing time to be investing in Atom, but I do believe the Atom token itself will be a higher price than $10 or $11 in the future. But could it go lower in the short term? Sure. But we're definitely still bullish on, those crucial pieces in the Cosmos ecosystem, like Atom, like IrisNet, like AKT, like the Osmosis Zone, like Kava, right? Now Polkadot being part of the Cosmos ecosystem, soon to be Solana, soon to be Near Protocol, soon to be so many others, because the IBC is a win-win. It's the best example of cross-chain interoperability, at least amongst blockchains that we have so far in this space. See what I said about Civic? I mean, CVC is a good one. We liked CVC ever since it moved over to the Solana ecosystem. So good shout out there, Ricky Bustamante, and good to have you in the stream, my man. So if I want to create a smart contract cheaply, Polkadot is the way to go. DN, I would say, Polkadot, AVAX, hell, possibly HBAR. I'm not too sure if HBAR still has smart contracts implemented. But yeah, maybe Polkadot, SHX, or not SHX, AVAX, Matic, hell, possibly Tron, right? I still think a lot of these layer 1 cryptos are very undervalued, especially the ones outside of the top 10. I think Polkadot, a lot of people don't see much value in Polkadot yet, but I definitely think Polkadot is going to continue to grow. It's such a fresh blockchain. It definitely hit a tremendous high. Now that it's down here, a lot of people are losing sentiment with a lot of other tokens, right? People are being bearish on Solana. People are being bearish on Polkadot. People were bearish on AVAX. I think people are now more bullish with AVAX. Sentiment's starting to turn around, and that's why we thought AVAX was a tremendous value under $20. Now it's holding its own above $20. Could it go lower? Sure. But I do love the growth that we're seeing out of AVAX, and it joining some major organizations like Securitize and like the Digital Pound Foundation during this very bearish cycle, right? So I think AVAX, with its supply and with its current price, is actually a really good value. I think especially, and once again, Flare Networks, right, working in tandem with AVAX as well. So there's a lot of growth that's going to be coming for AVAX. It'll be joining the IBC ecosystem as well with the Cosmos ecosystem. So, still bullish on it, but we definitely liked it more when it was under $20 and took advantage there. Same thing with FTT token, guys. I've been talking to you guys about this one a lot more. I do believe it's kind of like the next Binance coin. Look for this one to be triple digits sometime in the future. I'm just loving the growth of what we're seeing with FTX, how they're going about marketing, and, really they're doing a lot more, I feel like, sometimes than Coinbase is, even though Coinbase, definitely has a huge community and, probably the number one for newbies coming into the space. But I think FTX will be something like that very soon in the near future. Yep, exactly, man. Those all look pretty good. Dodd made me the richest man in the world, even if it was for 1 minute. Ricky Bustamante, that's crazy. Thanks for the 12 viewers, the 8 likes. Let's continue on with the Twitter news here. So I'm going to... Oh, yeah. So we got Casper here. We're enabling tokens built on top of Casper. Don't sleep on the Casper ecosystem. It's similar to ERC20 tokens on Ethereum, but with better security and performance. Easy and quick token creations. Don't sleep on the Casper network. We've been following this one for a good bit as well. Part of the blockchain service network, one of the early people that has been involved in the blockchain service network. It's been around this price range forever. And you know what that sounds familiar to? Like what we were saying about Cody back in the day. Remember when Cody was 2 cents forever? Remember when H bar was 2 cents forever? That's what we're seeing here. That similar type of value here with things like Casper Network. It's been at 3 cents forever. We're going to be holding on to this one. It's down 70% on the year. We definitely think a nice relief rally is to come. And we really do think this one is just getting started. As you can even see here on its chart, it's been, what was its all-time high? It started at a $40 range, which is, unrealistic. So let's, go to the next high, which was 48 cents. So you're telling me you could get a possible 10x out of Casper and then some, considering that it has a relatively low supply, and if it really does start to really, build some traction here, Casper can be one to keep an eye out for. Right? Also, a real blockchain, real technology, developers complementing it, blockchain service network, big organizations involving their public blockchain. That is something we're liking. Speaking of EVLR, it's climbing up very nicely on BitTrue, and actually that is a great segue, Legendary, thanks to the Green Giant in the chat, for going into some SGB news, right? Songbird news. So this is kind of some old news, but I've been getting more and more, we're finally starting to get some traction happening here for SGB for Songbird, right? We've been talking about this one for a good while because we've just been seeing it in the deep reds. We've finally been touching that 3 cent area for Songbird. Granted, it only goes up for a bit above 3 cents and then comes right back down to the 2 cent range, but 20% gains for Songbird in the past 7 days. And remember, the reason we even got bullish with Songbird, we were seeing an opportunity. It was right across the board, and the launch of Flare in observation mode, right? And then observation mode ending in about, I think now it's like how many weeks away? 3 weeks? If anybody can confirm and let me know how long until Flare's observation mode is, going on till. But I think we have like a few weeks more, right? It was supposed to be an 8-week period. So I think Songbird should be drawing some momentum then, and especially with the launch, or at least the initial launch of it, Songbird's got a bunch of projects building on it, and now we're getting an airdrop, right? For SGB holders, they will receive an airdrop from Pangolin Dex, or Pangolin Dex, which is due to launch on the network in the very near future. All you have to do is delegate your Songbird to qualify for the airdrop. So for those who have been, delegating, wrapping their Songbird and earning some passive Songbird, you're also going to be able to earn some airdrops here, guys. This is kind of what we were just talking about with the Atom ecosystem, with the Cosmos ecosystem. But now you're getting airdrops for having SGB, possible passive income opportunities come in here, not only with your staking of SGB, but also getting now, PNG, right? This PNG token. And, they have collaborations already with the AVAX ecosystem. So Pangolin actually looking like an appealing project here because it's picking some really good, big time blockchains like Avalanche and Flare networks to be involved in and building on the Songbird network, testing the Songbird network. So I'm thinking leading up to this airdrop, you might see more momentum happening for SGB for people who want to, earn some free coins and then possibly sell them right away. Or, maybe they see some value in PNG. Also, other developments coming soon for the SGB community. You got Bifrost updating to allow for Sparkle's NFT purchases through your mobile application, right? This is going to be awesome to be able to buy, and like sort of similar to what we're seeing with the Kepler and Phantom wallets, right? Bifrost is starting to get some involvement here, some traction with the Flare community, with the SGB community. So these are some cool updates that I've been wanting to give to the community out there. Keep an eye out for what's going on with Bifrost and SGB. Wonderful opportunities to earn some passive income right now. And I really do feel like, and once again, nothing's guaranteed in this space. SGB could go down to a penny, could go down to less than a penny, right? But I really feel like we were fortunate enough to maybe start catching it at a bottom and hopefully get a decent release rally, especially leading up and seeing what happens, post Flare out of observation mode. E4 rockin', another green giant in the chat. He's loving some SGB for life. Legendary saying XFi is making some nice gains too. Hell yeah. How did you do that, SGB? See, it's friendly with Verizon. Heard something about Casper and Verizon are in cahoots. That's awesome, Ricky Bustamante. I didn't know that. Tony Bag saying working and lurking. Casper's a friendly network, but it's also a ghostly network. Nice one, DN. Nice little Casper, the friendly ghost. Speaking of FLR, it's climbing up nicely. Yeah, I mean, the Flare network ecosystem, I think, still has a lot of room to go. Would love to see SGB really pick up some momentum. And if you look at SGB's Explorer network and see, like, the pace of the... Let me see if we can get it with just these few hints right here. Yeah, Flare Songbird Explorer right here. 2-second block times. I saw it as low as 1.7, 1.8. So SGB is just cranking them out, right? All these contracts, all these transactions just happening within seconds. I mean, this one's a sleeping giant. I'm really liking the slickness of SGB and the potential that we could be seeing here with Flare Networks, even though it's a very long-term type of hodl. Can't wait to get my first 15% though and start staking it. That is for sure. I'm going to write you a rap song just because you asked me to, just because you said it's make or break. It's make or break. All right, all right. Guys, thanks for the 10 likes. Appreciate y'all. So we're almost here through with the Twitter news here, just keeping you guys up to date, and then we'll jump into the Reds, try to see some value. We'll open up the phone lines and see if anybody wants to jump in and say hello to the Blue Crew. New rules like the UK Financial Services and Markets Bill and the EU's Crypto Assets Regulation should be welcome, argues Quant's founder and CEO, Gilbert Verdian. Right? So Quant providing a sound regulatory approach for digital assets. I wonder what other business or blockchain company or, ecosystem posted a similar type of article. Oh yeah, Ripple. And they happen to be part of the Digital Pound Foundation as well. Right? Saying a regulatory approach for digital assets. You're seeing Quant doing that as well. I mean, if it's in the Digital Pound Foundation, I'm definitely holding on in the long term for it. So we've been trying to talk to people about Electroneum because it's probably the smallest cap crypto that's in the Digital Pound Foundation for right now. You got AVAX part of it as well. You got Quant. You got XRP, right? The Ripple ecosystem part of it as well. So Electroneum under a penny, looking like a tremendous opportunity, and nobody takes this crypto seriously right now. Nobody's taking it seriously. Smart contracts were just announced during this bear cycle for Electroneum. I think it's a tremendous value, especially with Live Coin Watch. I mean, Live Coin Watch might be missing out on some volume here, but currently at 56 million total cap, part of the Digital Pound Foundation. I think it's definitely the highest, could be one of the more higher value investments there, along with AVAX, Quant, and XRP, part of the Digital Pound Foundation. We got ISO 20022 news. What will ISO 20022 mean for the payments industry, says Nicholas Calais, global head of payments and cash management at Societe Generale, chats with Doug McKenzie of FinTech Finance. So I think it's a little bit of a, it's a video here. Looks like you can only watch it on Vimeo or on this site. So I'm going to drop this link here if anybody wants to catch up with it. Once again, I think it's very important to know about ISO 20022 and what is coming in terms of a new digital messaging standard that is going to be coming for all transactions. And once again, guys, we're not trying to fight against the government or, like most crypto is. Most crypto is just anti-government, anti-central bank. We're just observing what the central banks are doing because we understand they control monetary policy, right? They get to dictate what monetary policy is. And if they're deciding to move to a new messaging standard that's going to allow them to combat fraud on a whole different level, right, than it currently is. Remember, Swift is getting hacked millions and millions of dollars a year. right? So they want to be progressing to this new messaging standard. They want to progress to this new digital asset or digital, payment future. And we're seeing it more and more. I rarely use cash even in my day-to-day life of making payments. Now you could just tap your phone. You could, use your credit cards. And then, of course, the children who are growing up, who are going to really be big users of these digital payment systems and things like that, they're going to want everything at a click of a button, everything in an instant, right? So very important to be keeping up with ISO 20022. Westworld is having its season finale, right? And so much has happened in this season as well. Last season, season 3, was foreshadowing a lot of things. I feel like they may be foreshadowing a ton of stuff here in terms of season 4 as well. But, if you're into that type of show, feel free to check it out. I just dig, kind of these modern sci-fi things. It's like a guilty pleasure because I do find entertainment from it, but I also I take it sometimes way too seriously and too literal. And sometimes, it's a benefit, sometimes it's not. Privacy-focused protocol Monero has implemented a major network upgrade, and I'm starting to see a lot of talk about privacy-focused tokens like the Secret token, right? Part of the Cosmos ecosystem as well, and looking to be a bigger and bigger part of the Cosmos as it goes along. Monero having a partnership with Secret Network, right, to implement private smart contracts as well as private payments with Monero. So I think Monero at 163 is actually a great value, especially because you can still mine it, right? And look how small that supply is. This could be one that actually draws a lot of attention in the future with Monero. We don't talk about it enough, but we definitely are bullish on, that one being like a major privacy type of token. It could be blacklisted. It could be, there's a ton of high risk when it comes to these privacy cryptos. But you could see at least a speculative sentiment that goes into those as well. What's up, Alan? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you tuning in. Airdrop details for Equilibrium Games, September 5th, having EQ and Alpha trust lines set proportional to the EQ holdings on XRP, addresses some wallet and decent. Equilibrium, looking like it's building a hell of an ecosystem there on top of the XRP ledger. Exciting times ahead. Cosmos Haas, he used to be XRP Haas, and he used to be, following the BLUECREW a lot more, but he's kind of creating his own community now within the Cosmos. And, happy we got you into the Cosmos ecosystem, my friend. We created a monster there with Cosmos Haas. He's talking about remember when Juno was under $2. He also remembers us shouting out Osmosis Zone when it was just coming out and getting in there on the super early days, right? Taking digital currencies offline. Why are they posting this? As the world's central banks rush to develop digital currencies, almost all of the research and trials focus on internet-based technology. What will happen when the web goes down in a war or natural disaster? Are they trying to project ahead of what's going to be happening? That the internet will shut off? That there's going to be a reset? Right? Like we've even said before, what if there's a major cyber attack on Swift that causes it to go offline, and when they go back online, it is Swift GPI, it is Ripple Net, right? And remember, XRP Ledger is capable of making offline payments. Don't know too many other cryptos that can do offline payments, right? But let's open up the phone lines. Appreciate your patience, everybody. Shout out to the BLUECREW. Much love to everybody. Hopefully you guys enjoyed some of the news we went over today. Not too bad to start off on... Oh, what happened in the meet here? There we go. Join the meeting. There we go. But yeah, not too bad for a Monday, though. Probably some news is going to come out later on in the day like it usually does. But here's the link if anybody wants to call in, ask a question about crypto, or give a shout out to the BLUECREW, or just let us know what's up. Maybe a crypto that you're interested in. So feel free to call in. Let's look into the deep reds while we're waiting for a caller to jump in. Appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the 14 viewers, 12 likes. So once again, jumping into the deep reds here, we go to the yearly and we try to see the cryptos that are down 70+%, 80+%, 90+% on the year, and try to see if there's opportunities here for a possible relief rally. And most of the time, these are very low cap type of cryptos that are down this much of a percentage, right? So very high risk when it comes to it, and there's no guarantee that there will be a relief rally or a pump towards the upside for these cryptos. But we try to find the ones that have real technology underneath it, strong fundamentals underneath it, and try to see the opportunity there. So we're jumping in on the deep reds. And once again, feel free to call in. Here's the link to the meet for anybody who wants to join. Give a shout out to the Blue Crew. Let us know what cryptos they're looking into or what news they've come across. But yeah, once again, let's jump into it here. Oh, did we just get a new subscriber? I know that sound. So appreciate any new subscribers to the channel. Appreciate the support. And once again, thanks to any new members. Crypto Homegirl being one of our most recent green giants in the chat. Appreciate you tuning in. She's just got her Interledger Protocol badge. She'll evolve to a green giant very soon. I will join in like 30 minutes when I finish picking my wife up. Alan, yeah, if we're around in 30 minutes, my dude. If we're around in 30 minutes, for sure. I'm not a subscription advisor. I'll never tell you to hit the like or to subscribe. I'll only say thank you because you guys know how to YouTube. You guys know what you're doing. And it's always better when the people genuinely like the content themselves, you know, versus somebody kind of guilt tripping or, you know, telling them to do it and stuff like that. I want you guys, you know, and that's how we build a stronger community here. That's when we have, you know, even though our viewer to like ratio is very small, you know, it's a pretty strong viewer to like ratio, and that's what's really nice about it. But anyways, jumping into the deep reds, we still got StoreX here. Don't know too much about it. I just know it's part of the XDC ecosystem, and maybe there's something to take advantage of here when it comes to StoreX. You can run a node, right, and earn some passive StoreX while you're waiting for this thing to hopefully moonshot up and give you a tremendous relief rally. I wouldn't be putting my money into it because I don't know too much about it, but I feel like I have to make it known because it is 98% down on the year, and there could be a tremendous relief rally ahead for this type of crypto if it does have some substance to it. We added Spider DAO to the list because of DN joining our stream and being dressed up as Spider-Man, so we gave him Spider DAO. Looks like your coin DN is doing all right. I mean, it's still where we discovered it originally. E-Rowan token, you know, back where I think we were discovering it at around like 0.005 or low 0.006s, right? So it's still at around that range. You could still get 0.000% staking APY with this one. We've seen this one go as high as 0.009 or 8. So, you know, 96% down, almost red across the board. This is looking like a tasty opportunity in terms of Rowan and Sif Chain. You know, Omni Chain DEX. The people who built Rune, the Thor token, making this one, and you know, it's already got a big time involvement in the Cosmos ecosystem, so we're keeping an eye out on that one as well. Let's see what else we got going on. We got DVPN at 0.001. Finally, it was at the 000 range for there for a bit, but now 0.001 for DVPN. You can get about, I think, high double-digit staking rewards on this one. Part of the Cosmos ecosystem, creating a decentralized VPN. Interesting use case, and it looks like they're definitely building, you know, some rapport and building some traction. But you know, do people really, you know, realize the need for something that's like a decentralized VPN? Pack protocol, this could be a lucky opportunity right here because you could be running a node for what looks like to be about $400, get some passive income, and possibly earn future rewards that could come with Pack protocol, especially when Flare Networks is launching and Gala Chain is you know, arriving, right? Staker Vampire, oh, appreciate you, Crypto Homegirl, for spreading the word. Thanks for bringing in some new viewers. Here you go, Staker, Stracker. I thought it said Staker. Stracker Vampire. Here's a wrench. With the wrench comes great responsibility. Please use it wisely. Welcome to the Blue Crew, my man. We also got Stronghold here at 0.00730. I mean, what a tremendous opportunity Stronghold could be right here. and right across the board, right? We were projecting that it could possibly go low. I just don't feel like it could go, I don't think it's going to go to the 4.0 range. And man, does it really have much lower to go? Could it go 98% down on the year? Sure. Could it go to 0005? But man, the opportunity to get like 1 million of these tokens and then just hold on for the long term, see how the Stellar ecosystem grows, see how the SHX ecosystem continues to grow. We haven't seen any negative news really for this type of crypto, so I think there's a tremendous opportunity there. And once again, since it's a low cap type of crypto, you can get some really high volatility that could possibly come in for the SHX ecosystem. Share Ring, part of the blockchain service network, is down 89% on the year, but up 20% in the past 30 days. We've been talking about this one for a bit. We like it underneath a penny. Keeping our eyes out on this one. They got pretty big involvement going on with the blockchain service network. So Share Ring, another low cap under a penny, looking like a pretty good opportunity there. Alliance Block, building on the Songbird ecosystem, 89% down. We talked about Alliance Block already, even before it had its 9% pump in the past 30 days. We're keeping our eyes out on this one. Super early days for this crypto, but at least there's something real there, right? That's what we like, is trying to find these cryptos that, sure, they're down 80+%, 90+%, but at least there's something real underneath. There's real developers, there's real collaborations, real partnerships happening with other bigger, networks. Right, and that's what we like here with Alliance Block, Songbird, and Flare Networks. Their collaboration going on, and Alliance Block also collaborating with Hedera Hashgraph. Right, so keeping our eyes out there. What else do we got going on? Flow Chain. We talked about it before. It's 72% gain in the past 30 days. So I don't know if we're chasing this pump, but if it does happen to go back to about like $1.90 or somewhere around there, or even low $2 range. I still think even at this range, it's great value, but, I don't encourage chasing pumps, but still 87% down on the year. So got to bring awareness to that one. Filecoin, lucky to see it under $10 right now. We saw a value there at around $4-ish, already doubled up to $8. Now let's see what more momentum could possibly come for Filecoin. This one was in the high triple digits from what I remember, and its all-time high, right? So, yeah, $237 for Filecoin at its all-time high. If you get even a nice relief rally that takes you up to even halfway of that, you're making some sick gains. Akash Network, I think under $1 is still a tremendous value. We liked it more when it was around that 20-cent range, but we're not going to be greedy. Super low supply for the decentralized cloud marketplace that's building on Interledger Protocol. That is a crucial provider for the Cosmos ecosystem. So I think Akash at under $1 is a tremendous value, especially with that amount of a supply. I just think that the sentiment hasn't really gone towards Akash yet, but once you start seeing centralized cloud systems being a problem in the blockchain ecosystem, you'll probably see Akash start to get some sentiment come its way. All right, we're opening up the phone lines. If anybody wants to join in as we're wrapping up here, let us know what crypto you're keeping your eyes out on, or if you have a question, please feel free to jump in, or if you just want to say hello, feel free to do so. This is the time to do it. Appreciate y'all. Let me just catch up with the chat. Thanks for the 14 likes, the 11 viewers. Talk about explosive. Woof. That was you, Stracker. You got a burner account now, DN. SHX is going to explode in November 2022 or November 22. I could smell it. Hell yeah, man. If you're bullish on SHX, that's all you need to say, dude. Welcome to the Blue Crew, man. We've been bullish on SHX for a good long while, but still waiting for, we got in maybe a little too early with SHX to now that it's, negative in our portfolio, but we've also been stacking up and seeing value here for things like SHX. So let's look at Stronghold right now while we're waiting. If anybody wants to call in. If nobody does, it's okay. We don't always get a caller coming in. And I understand it's Monday. Everybody's in the workday mode. G needs to learn to read downwards, not upwards. I know, it's that sometimes I go right to the most recent comment. And then that's why I start reading upwards. But you're right. I should just try to go to the one that I saw last. Crypto Homegirl saying, I am anti-Federal Reserve, which is neither federal nor a reserve, but try to focus on bringing pro-crypto generational wealth, since we all have to be able to abide in the world financial system. Yeah. There's nobody else that could do offline payments other than XRP. That is very interesting to know right there, Alan. That is a big highlight, I think. And what makes me continuously bullish on things like XRP. I know that the Malcox release date is in the month of August, but I don't know when. Right on. I don't know, Alan, but I'm happy to make some random date if you like. That's funny. Oh, the Mt. Gox settlement. Okay. Mt. Gox is going to dump BTC for the last 4 years. Oh, you've been hearing that. What's up, Mr. Connector? Good to have you in the chat. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Is Quant an ERC20 token? That's an interesting one, Mr. Connector. Like, I've heard about that where people are saying Quant is built on Ethereum, right? I mean, that's why I just dig, you know, the ones that have just been focused on payments, right? If you're really good at the payment aspect, then being a bridge or doing smart contracts or doing anything else that's on top of this protocol should be pretty, you know, efficient, right? And that's what we're seeing. Sure, we're seeing a little bit of slow growth in terms of the development of the XRP ledger, but we know what it does really well, and it's been time tested for a really long time. It does payments. It just works when it comes to payments, right? And now you're seeing smart contracts being implemented. Now you're seeing for, you know, side chains, or what's it called, parachains or whatever, being able to be implemented. Smart contracts, layer ones being built on top of the XRP ledger. There's a tremendous amount of momentum and news that has come out in just 2022 alone about the developments of the XRP ledger, XLS20. Very excited to see what happens going into like 2023, 2024, and beyond. Obviously, I mean, haven't been here since 2016 even with XRP, and just seeing the continual growth. Sure, it's slow, and then sometimes it pops out of nowhere, right? Well, they are making the new payment system that have 100 years or more. Yeah, exactly. I am anti-bird dog, which is neither a bird nor a dog. And once again, that's just DN's perspective. Shout out to Bird Dog. Shout out to his channel, Crypto Bird Dog, or Bird Dog the Crypto Ronin. I'm not a reading advisor, but you were telling me what to do, man. You were saying I need to learn how to read downwards and upwards, man. I take offense to that, DN. I take offense. Once again, thanks for the 15 likes, the 12 viewers. You guys are amazing. And I guess we're not having any callers coming in today, which is all good. Hopefully everybody has a wonderful rest of their week, has a wonderful Monday. You know, it's just the start of the week. This should be a big week ahead for crypto. We'll see what type of momentum comes in. Hopefully we get towards the end of the week, we start seeing some bullish momentum, and I hope everybody here sees the promised land in terms of their investments. Always grateful. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you, BTC community, XRP community, DLT community, crypto community, BLUECREW, and all the communities out there. I'm okay with you taking offense, G. I don't take offense to that. Thanks, G community. The future is distributed ledger technology, and the future is bright. Our future is bright. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you. Keep the eye of the tiger, y'all. Adios.
Big sound right, boys.